confirmation, the #1 ranked player in the world up against the #8, and the #1 ranked player will certainly have a lot of home support. The French crowds have been absolutely fantastic getting behind their players, but at the same time supporting good table tennis and appreciating good table tennis. And here he comes. There he is, Fabien LAMIRAULT, 44 years of age, Paralympic gold medalist in Tokyo and Rio. He's going for a hat trick, but leading the way out. His opponent, Jiri SUCHANEK, 42 years of age. Bronze medal in Rio, so very impressive track record himself. So the players now making their way into the playing area. SUCHANEK comes over and then goes back to meet the umpire. But they're going to have some final words with their respective coaches just to go over a few of the main points, just re-emphasize them. They'll have already had serious conversations about the tactics that they are going to employ in this semi-final. They've played each other on several occasions, and LAMIRAULT there with the upper hand. Not only is he the current Paralympic champion, but he also is the world champion, and he's won that 3 consecutive world championships. So it doesn't come much better than LAMIRAULT, Paralympic champion and world champion. So the gentleman on screen there has got a tough contest facing him. SUCHANEK from Czechia. So both players now coming out to meet the 2 umpires. They'll spin the coin now to decide who's going to serve, receive serve, and who he's going to play at which end. LAMIRAULT wins the toss and decides to choose the end, which means now that SUCHANEK has the choice of whether he wants to serve or receive serve. But before we find out who will serve at the beginning of this first game, the players will have a 2-minute warm-up, just gently playing strokes up and down the different lines of play. Opportunity just to groove in the shots before we start this semi-final. There we see LAMIRAULT's victories on the way to this semi-final. And Jiri SUCHANEK, 42 years of age. And there we see his route to this semi-final. So just there we have our umpire from Argentina. She'll be in charge of affairs. And there is our assistant umpire from Thailand. Meanwhile, the players on the table, just there we go, just gently knocking the ball up and down the diagonal, forehand to forehand. They'll do that for 20-30 seconds, and then they'll go backhand to backhands, no doubt. There we go with the backhands. As always, this semi-final, the best of 5 games. Each game is to 11 points. First player to win 3 games goes through to the final. question on all the French supporters here will be, can LAMIRAULT win the Paralympic gold medal for the 3rd consecutive Paralympics? There's his coach. She'll be doing everything she possibly can to make sure that that happens. So the umpire now has called the players to attention. 2-minute practice complete. And here we go. SUCHANEK decided to serve quite clearly. Oh, 2 good forehands there. One on the diagonal, one down the line. A good start for the player from Czechia. LAMIRAULT there pushing it deep into the backhand. SUCHANEK attempting the backhand topspin. Right thing to do. It didn't quite come off, so 1 point apiece. LAMIRAULT now with his 2 serves. LAMIRAULT into the body there of SUCHANEK. Just played that forehand. You can see there from a little bit of a cramped position. Couldn't quite get the swing in that he would have liked. Good rally. A quick exchange. SUCHANEK going for the short ball. Didn't quite have the touch, the feel to make that shot. Oh, that's a great angle. Wide to LAMIRAULT's backhand from SUCHANEK. Players can towel down every 6 points. SUCHANEK taking the opportunity to do so. It is pretty warm down there. LAMIRAULT with his 2 serves. Oh, that's a great rally. And great play from SUCHANEK. He went with the up and under. And then the rally developed. There he goes. With the angle. Out wide. Good start by the Czechia player. SUCHANEK came under the ball then, opened his racket up, came under it, but there wasn't quite as much backspin on the ball as he thought, so the ball lifted off the end of the table. Just shadow plays the shot he was trying to do, where you return the ball back quite high, but put a lot of backspin on it, keep it tight to the net, and then the ball comes back in your direction. Overhit that one, just tried a little bit too hard on that one. Just saying to himself there, he could have hit that, it was quite high. He'd already made his mind up that he was going to go for the angle. Ball just caught the top of the net, apologises. A little bit of good fortune, but again, it was the right thing to do. That's the right shot. Okay, it hit the net, it deviated the direction of the ball, won him the point, but the tactics were the right thing to do. So again, a further 6 points has progressed. And SUCHANEK once again just toweling down. Oh, that's a great angle. That was pretty close. to LAMIRAULT's body, but he managed to angle, as we'll see here. See there how he gets that little bit of side spin, just comes around the outside of the ball. Very skillful shot. Again, he's come underneath the ball, thinks there's a fair bit of backspin on that, and there's not. Side spin, maybe even a little bit of top spin. He's got to angle his racket over the top spin. Don't come underneath it. So, business end of the first game, and it's anybody's. It's 8 points apiece. Just having a little practice with a new ball. They're both happy with it. Oh, it's the up and under. That high lob with backspin, and he managed to keep it close to the net. See there on the replay. Caught the action perfectly there. The ball bounces and comes backwards. Oh, great angle. SUCHANEK went for the angle first, but he didn't quite get it, and then you open yourself up. You leave yourself exposed. And that's exactly what happened there. SUCHANEK did the right thing. Again, another 6 points is passed on. SUCHANEK toweling down each time. Perfectly sensible thing to do by the Czechia player. So it's now the Frenchman with his 2 serves. But it's SUCHANEK with the game point. Oh, again, the lob with the backspin, a little bit of side spin this time. There's on the rim. Watch how it goes up. It goes backwards and sideways, so that means there's backspin and side spin on the ball, and that's the first game to SUCHANEK. 11 points to 9. Confirmation of that on the screen there. And now the players go back to their respective corners. Opportunity to listen to advice from the coaches to rehydrate, so important. Last thing you can afford to do is be dehydrated when you're trying to play. And indeed, a little bit of energy being taken on board by SUCHANEK. So both players taking on board a little energy. I thought SUCHANEK there played a very sensible game. He was brave when he had to be brave. He took the initiative. He went for the angles. He's up against one of the legends of the sport, Paralympic champion and world champion, going for his 3rd consecutive Paralympic gold medal. He's the gentleman on the screen there. And Jiri SUCHANEK from Czechia played an excellent first game. LAMIRAULT to serve. Second game. (42 years of age). SUCHANEK, 44 years of age. LAMIRAULT and SUCHANEK off to a good start. Takes the first 2 points against the service and now has his serves to come. That's a great up and under from LAMIRAULT, very tight over the net, good backspin, the ball coming back towards him, and SUCHANEK unable to reach the ball. So 2 points each, all 4 points going against the serve. Good backhand from LAMIRAULT, not just putting the ball back on the table, but using elbow, wrist, forcing the ball back, getting a little bit of pace on it. Was he tempting him to come into the forehand, making him play the other way? Don't see that very often. Oh, that's nice. Touch play from SUCHANEK, and there's the high ball with side spin. You see there how it moves off the table sideways. Good return of service there. It came long into LAMIRAULT's forehand. He took on the forehand topspin. Here he goes. Managed to get quite a bit of topspin. Hit that with the reverse side, the reverse rubber. Good for gripping the ball, putting spin on it. Oh, good angle from SUCHANEK. Right on the baseline, the sideline. Annoyed with himself then, SUCHANEK just went for the high toss with the backspin, the up and under. Probably the wrong ball to choose to attempt that shot. There's the right one. See the backspin bringing the ball back. 8-4 in favour of the Frenchman. Clever serve. Side spin. into the body, maybe a little bit of backspin, but certainly significant side spin. Came around the outside of the ball to impart that spin. Oh, good shot. Always important to play down the lines. And you could see there how LAMIRAULT was going to play the forehand, started to stretch, and then the ball comes down the line. Varying the speed and spin very cleverly. 4 game points now for LAMIRAULT. There it is, the first time of asking. LAMIRAULT takes the second game, 11 points to 6. And this semi-final is evenly balanced, 1 game apiece. All smiles in the French corner. However, they know that there's a long way to go. There'll be probably a few more twists and turns in this semi-final. LAMIRAULT there played some very clever up and unders where he throws the ball up with backspin. Picked the right one to do it. The right shot to do it against. So now 1 minute in the corner. They've now been called back. You see both players ready, or at least they're at the table. And players with gripping difficulties can use a strap to secure the bat in their hand. So here we go. Third game. Great shot by SUCHANEK. Very difficult shot to play. Your timing's got to be perfect. You've got to get the spin by going underneath the ball to bring it back, across the ball to give it the side spin. I think maybe he's wondering whether he could have hit that ball. It was quite high. Instead, he went. Probably for the wrong shot. LAMIRAUT there going for the angle out wide to SUCHANEK's backhand. And the CZECHIA player now with a 1 point lead and 1 service left in this sequence of 2. SUCHANEK using the towel every 6 points. Really feeling the heat out there, and the last thing you want is sweat on the ball, sweat on your bat. As soon as your bat gets wet, the ball just drops off it. So it's so important to keep the bat dry. Interesting shot. I think he just didn't commit enough to it. He was looking to get the side spin to kick it over across the table. Umpire calls a let serve. Good forehand hit into the body of the Frenchman. Just securing the strapping, supporting the grip. Well placed from the Frenchman into the body. But still Czechia with a 1-point lead over France. The side spin on the service there, a little bit more excessive than LAMIRAULT thought. Oh, that's excellent play. Two strong drives, top spins, and then he just uses the angle. Here it comes, just slows it down. LAMIRAULT was thinking it was coming down the line. Quite the opposite. He put side spin on the ball, took it out wide to LAMIRAULT's forehand. Oh, that was a great serve. Right on the sideline. Can't serve off the sideline. That was almost going to go straight down the sideline. Excellent serve. Long fast push down the line. 8-5 for SUCHANEK. Point for LAMIRAULT, the deficit now 3 points. Second serve in this sequence of two coming up. Jiri SUCHANEK now with his 2 serves. Critical moment, a pivotal moment, possibly in the whole match, and a timeout's being called. Sensible call by the Czechia coach. Each player has 1 timeout during the match. It's a 1-minute breaking play, and it's often used when the coach, the players sense that the momentum is with the opponent. And I just felt that LAMIRAULT was coming back strong at the business end of that 3rd game, and so timeout called. That was the earlier point, and that was very clever play. Very impressive. He played 2 strong top spins and then a soft one, but with side spin. So a little bit of spray here to cool him down. There we have confirmation of the situation. So Czechia now have used their timeout very sensibly, I think. But a real pivotal moment now in this match. If SUCHANEK can go 2-1 up, then LAMIRAULT is certainly under pressure. So here we go. Jiri SUCHANEK. With the service. Good combination play there, constructed the point well. Backhand down the line, and then it comes back on the diagonal, and then he's in with that forehand hit. That is now 3 game points for Czechia. Oh, that's a super shot from LAMIRAULT. Coming underneath the ball, putting backspin on it. See there on the replay how the backspin brings the ball back. In fact, it bounced on the top of the net on its way back. So 1 game point saved, 2 remain, and LAMIRAULT with the service. Definitely an advantage to have the serve. Can he capitalize on it? Just shadow playing what he should have done. He should have lifted it a little bit of more topspin on that forehand was the order of the day. And so 2 game points saved. This is the third time lucky maybe. LAMIRAULT with his 2nd serve. Oh, a little bit of good fortune. Acknowledges the good fortune, but it's the 3rd game for Czechia, 11 points to 9. And Czechia now lead by 2 games to 1. So there we have confirmation of the situation. A good timeout, I felt, used at the end of that 3rd game. And again, we're just looking for a little bit of energy from the energy bar. Then we take on board a little bit of fluid, cool ourselves down, doing all the right things, listening to advice from the coach. It's a 1-minute break in between the games. See here the French coach. She stays very calm, very collect. LAMIRAULT and his partner, Michaud, got a bronze medal in the doubles here at the Paralympics. So LAMIRAULT already in the medals, but of course This is the one he wants, the hat-trick of men's singles title. He took gold in Tokyo, he took gold in Rio. Can he take gold in Paris? 3 on the run if he can. He's under a little bit of pressure now. Maybe that's an understatement. He's 2-1 down. SUCHANEK played well there, held his nerve on the big points. So LAMIRAULT to serve at the start of the 4th game. Long fast serve from LAMIRAULT takes the first point. So good start by France. Still a long way to go, but it's good to get off to a good start. Looking to go with the short side spin, take it out wide to LAMIRAULT's forehand. Here we see him trying that, but he just overcooks it. It goes a little bit too wide. Good backhand topspin down the middle of the table from SUCHANEK. Oh, it's a great backhand from Jiri SUCHANEK. Good use of the wrist. To just see that again on the replay. You can see there the flash of the bat. Wonderful control. And there's the up and under, and it's a perfect one. Backspin and side spin. There it goes, and you'll see it kick away. It came back with the backspin, it kicked towards the umpire with the side spin, and LAMIRAULT had no chance there. And timeout called now by the French coach. LAMIRAULT took a 3-0 lead, and SUCHANEK's just taken 3 consecutive points. Again, it's this momentum. SUCHANEK taking 3, she thinks. Good time to call a break now. I've watched her in action a few times here, and she's very impressive in the corner. As I say, stays cool and calm, very careful in her selections of the timeouts. And the players most certainly listen carefully to the advice that she gives. Clearly a lot of respect between the player and the coach. So the last 3 points all going to Jiri SUCHANEK. There he is, just restrapping the bat, his hand, so he has the firm grip on the bat. So can he extend on the 3-point run? He's got his 2 serves to come now. was a good forehand topspin from SUCHANEK, but what excellent control from LAMIRAULT there. Again, he placed it into the body. That's always a good sign after the timeout if you can take the first point. Four points apiece. LAMIRAULT now with his two serves. Bounced on the wrong side from SUCHANEK's point of view. So LAMIRAULT now with the 6-4 lead. The crowd really getting behind him. Just see this fall short of the net. Very close to being an excellent shot. Oh, that's a great backhand. Serve into the backhand corner, as you can see there. And then the hit down the other side of the table. Playing to the two corners. Excellent play, 6-5 for the Frenchman. And he went for the angle wide to SUCHANEK's forehand. Just tried a little bit too hard. And so 6 points apiece. Big crowd in the South Paris Arena 4. 6,000 people-ish. And a large percentage of those French supporters, as you would expect. Oh, he served off the end. He was going to try to serve into the backhand, deep into the backhand of SUCHANEK. 7-6 now for the Czechia player. Remember, it's 2-1 in games to Czechia. SUCHANEK being brave there. He was going for a forehand topspin return down the line. If I'm the coach of SUCHANEK, I'd be nodding and applauding there. Well done. Right thing to do. Oh, there again, once again, SUCHANEK being positive, looking to be brave. It pays dividends. 8-7. Oh, what a good rally. SUCHANEK counters the up and under. And then LAMIRAULT comes in and takes that high ball very well. So 8 points apiece. LAMIRAULT with his two serves. Oh, that's a lovely side spin lob. Impossible to return that. Just look there how it kicks away now, heads towards the umpire. SUCHANEK, I think, had made his mind up he was going to attack. Did he pick the right ball? 9 points apiece. 6 points have progressed. Every 6 points, you are allowed to towel down. And SUCHANEK has certainly been doing that. So he's got his serves. He is so close to making the final. Definitely an advantage to have the service. Can he capitalise? Oh, he's now got a match point, 1 point away from the final. The Czechia player has had a tremendous performance. Can he take it on this point? The crowd trying to lift LAMIRAULT. Oh, and he didn't lift the backspin. He just needed to lift a little bit more. Excellent return from the Frenchman, came underneath the ball, put a little bit of backspin on it. It's now alternate serving. First player to win 2 clear points. LAMIRAULT with the first serve. Oh, and he's pushed it long. So we now have second match point. The Czechia coach there, looking a little bit tense, but who wouldn't be when there's a match point on the table against what can only be described as one of the legends of the sport. And he's done it. SUCHANEK has beaten the world #1 player. The holder of the Paralympic gold medal has been beaten by the gentleman on the screen there. What a performance by Jiri SUCHANEK from Czechia, and what a sportsman. Just look at that. LAMIRAULT congratulating SUCHANEK. And that's what we see so much here at these para table tennis event. Wonderful, wonderful sporting gestures. And he can't believe it. Number 10 in the world. He's just beaten the #1 ranked player in the world. And there is the coach congratulating him. So he now goes forward to the final. He plays for the gold medal. LAMIRAULT has to settle for a bronze medal. No playoff for the bronze medal. The 2 losing semi-finalists both receive a bronze medal. But you're looking at one very happy man there. And there we have some of the Czechia supporters on the screen there. Confirmation of that 3-1 victory for Jiri SUCHANEK.